A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Mobley with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. That shot no good. Good D by Mitchell. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
All right, David, thanks. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Shots good by Turner.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Allen passes to LeVert. Back to Allen. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
2 minutes.
Halliburton finds Mathurin.
2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
A kick out to Mobley. Back to Garland. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Down low. Allen, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Mathurin against LeVert. Mitchell left side. To the left wing. Here's Mobley. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. The drive by Siakam. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. On the wing, Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Halliburton on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 7.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nembhard. Basket good.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
19 seconds left to play in the first. There's Garland. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
For your Cavaliers.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And the basket is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Halliburton drives in. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Mitchell. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. Tries from 16. Another shot. And finished off by Siakam.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Mitchell outside. Back to LeVert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade he just talked about. Thank you so much.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Turner against Allen. Siakam, right side. Here's Halliburton. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Mobley against Siakam. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Allen's shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam finds Halliburton, and the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Allen passes to Garland. Turner against Mitchell. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Stolen by LeVert. Floats it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley inside. Covered by Siakam. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Halliburton. And it's sent back by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He's such a determined offensive player. It's not enough to get the bucket. Mitchell wants the and one also.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. George Niang is checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And, all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? Let's turn now to our featured game where Darius Garland has made a statement in the first half.
Hey, DJ.
And that concludes.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those missiles.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Siakam. Niang passes to Jerome. Count that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off from 15 feet away, and the shot falls short this time. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Turner with the steal. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Tipped away. Takes a 3. Indiana with a new shot clock. And another shot. A rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Okoro throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Fires from deep. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. And he comes up with the deuce. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Okoro finds Wade. Clock is at 3. Over Halliburton. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Halliburton penetrating. The shot by Turner, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. Max Strus is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Outside Garland. A 3. Back to Niang. Pass to LeVert. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Siakam. And here is Turner. He's covered by Niang. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
And they got to bring the double team.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
A 3 off the inbound.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 5.
From downtown. And no good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside Garland. drains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Wound up there for Allen. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Okoro. Amard covering. Mobley against Turner. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, LeVert. Oh, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
At the line for Cleveland, LeVert taking 3
Now
shots.
where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Let's the three fly. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Mobley. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Turner. And it's sent back by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Pass to Toppin. And here is Nesmith.
And not having the same impact on the offensive glass that they did in the first half. It would help them cut into this lead if they could create some more second chances.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Pacers trail by 9. Here's Toppin. And he banks in the layup.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. And yes, it's good.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
It's good from Shepard on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mobley against Toppin.
2 minutes.
Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Toppin inside. Mobley's there. Here's Turner, and it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Okoro. The rebound by Shepard. Now here's Nesmith. Levert defending. Nesmith can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Allen kicks to Mobley. Back to Allen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Darius Garland.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Mitchell, he's checked in for a CLA-RO.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Aaron Nesmith shooting. It's on Caris LeVert. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. Saw the opportunity to put this away and
Did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Cleveland with the ball. They lead by 7. LeVert with a wide-open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Halliburton looking around. Fires from way outside. Offline. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now, New York starting five. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Towns for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's Garland. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Anunoby's so reliable when it comes to putting forth that kind of effort.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Towns against Mitchell. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Mobley passes to Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Both free throws good from Mitchell. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Towns can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brunson against Garland. Mitchell with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Brunson finds Bridges. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Hart.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And stolen by Bridges. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And Cleveland has possession after the basket by New York on the other end. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
It's stolen by Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Garland. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Outside Hart. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Hart. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Shoots over Allen. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mitchell can't connect from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Mobley against Hart. It's stolen by Hart. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Garland finds LeVert. Back to Garland. Pulls it. Cleveland again missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Down low. Out to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Back to Hart. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York out in front, up by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Bridges. Last game for him, he had 14. Hart passes to Anunoby. Now Bridges. Here's Anunoby. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Allen on the wing. Here's LeVert. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks leading by 7. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Allen defending. Now here's Hart. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Bridges finds Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the finish on the break with the slam.
The kind of hustle you get from Brunson, just getting out ahead of the fast break.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block. LeVert passes to Mobley. Allen against Towns. Pass to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Brunson from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Oh, he tries a three. On target from range. Allen's got 5 now.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Rejected by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Fast break, New York. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby with it. Takes a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Garland, no good. New York leading by 9. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Wade comes in for Mobley. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Fred.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for LeVert. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Anunoby.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McBride can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Achua with the rebound. Outside McBride. Over Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Knicks.
Their defense is getting it done.
Thanks for joining us. Time.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Ryan in at the 3, the small forward. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Now here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got 7 points in the game, and there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Okoro. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Brunson. Out to Bridges. Outside Achua. To the paint. Here's Ryan. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Got a piece of it.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua, like how engaged he was there. It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Niang, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the bucket is good.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Okoro, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one. Cavaliers trail by 9. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Niang, tightly guarded. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Stripped it away. Merrill outside. The 3. The shot by Tyson, no good. New York leading by 9. There's Dadier. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Stolen by Payne. To the inside. Here's Dadier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Here's Mobley. Opening close, and he drops it in. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Dadier, shot is off. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
New York making a switch here.
OG Anunoby.
Cavaliers trail by 9. Allen inside. Robinson defending. And Allen gets it to go.
That's a key to provide some spacing for this offense if Jared Allen can be confident and knock down shots like that.
That one goes in. Hart's got his 2nd basket on the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's New York with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Ty Jerome is out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okoro passes to Allen from the low block. No good, a bit long that time.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Shots good by Hart.
A reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley finds Allen. Out to Mobley. There's the triple. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby passes to Towns. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Here's Mobley. Okoro outside. Mobley against Hart. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
Pass to Jerome. There's the 3. No luck on that one. New York leading by 12. Outside Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's one of these nights where just everything coming together for Anunoby.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Here's Jerome. Back to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority. The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
And he lobs it up top.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Mobley passes to Jerome. Back to Mobley. Pass to Jerome. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Payne with it. Now LeVert defending. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert.
2 minutes.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Miles McBride picks one up.
Yeah, sometimes basketball is pretty easy, especially when you have a big guy. Get it to the big fella down low. That's Allen, and force the D to foul.
A different look for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Towns a screen on Garland. Brunson finds Towns. And the shot goes. And the Knicks lead by 18.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Lets it go from 11. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mikal Bridges.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Towns into the lane.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Offensive board. Anunoby. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Garland against Brunson. For 3, Bridges. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
A 3 from the inbound. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is...
break in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Halliburton with the bucket.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Brunson with a clean look. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mathurin with the ball. Hart covering. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Takes it out to Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Halliburton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
New York, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Turner with the steal. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And so here is Indiana. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Siakam. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. And they get it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Mathurin. Puts the move on. Anunoby sends it back. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Pacers leading by 4. On its way from Turner for 2. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Halliburton, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby, right side. Hart, wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
Hart's got 5 points so far.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Siakam, he's on target from 8 feet out.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Anunoby. Out to Brunson. The offensive rebound. Towns with the bucket.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. He's got 5. Towns, no luck. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Halliburton. And Siakam has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Brunson. Shot from 12. Here's Anunoby. And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Towns with the steal. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-foot has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Siakam. Nembhard finds Halliburton. No good on the 3. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the dunk by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Halliburton against Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Mathurin, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Towns, a shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Siakam. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Towns for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Brunson against Halliburton. Misses the layup.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
They get it back. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. There's the three. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson.
3 points.
Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And he lays in the alley-oop. Brunson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Oh my goodness. Say that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
New York leading by 7. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wiseman's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Wiseman. Jackson comes in for Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Pass to Nesmith. 15 seconds left here in the second. Walker in the corner. Back to Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker. This one for 3. No good that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are... That'll do it for our show.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And what can you... say Towns an impressive effort here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
New York foul.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Here's Siakam. He's got 12. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Back to McBride. New York moving the ball around. The tray. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Turner. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacer, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
Second foul. 2 shots. I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And he makes the first. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Stolen by Brunson. Bridges inside. Siakam's there, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton outside. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. McBride finds Brunson. Back to McBride. Here's Robinson. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Turner with the steal. Siakam left side. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the lane. Halliburton's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Robinson, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. Now, here's Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. A 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nesmith. Makes it off the glass. Nesmith has got his first points in this one.
Turner showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Payne can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
Area 40. Josh Hart. OG.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Hart. Here's Huckporty. The teardrop falls in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the New York Knicks, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Hart kicks to Bridges. To the middle, cuts off the pass. To the inside. Ball stolen. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Knicks substitution number 1, Cameron Payne.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. A nice shot by Halliburton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Back to Nesmith. It's deflected. Down low. Hart kicks to Payne. Towns for 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Siakam against Anunoby. Back to Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Pass to McBride. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 4.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
McBride with the ball. Anunoby passes to McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Nembhard. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
McBride, and a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 5. Now Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Siakam finds Halliburton, and it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Count it. And that's now 7 points for Aaron Nesmith.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. Inside. Halliburton with the steal. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
To Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam deciding where to go with it. To tie it up. It's good. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Mathurin passes to Turner. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact. Somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby finds Towns. Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Turner passes to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Bridges with the steal. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns is... New York's gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
First team. Shooting from New York.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. The coach's challenge has been.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Nemhard, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Unable to get that one. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moments.
Pass to Mathurin for the 3. Indiana again missing. The Knicks leading by 3. Towns kicks to Brunson. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Hangs in the air, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
One-on-one here. Pass to Turner. Missed inside. Knicks on offense. Led by as many as 14 points.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And, guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Anunoby, good. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so they foul intentionally.
Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That one falls for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out.
Nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Goes up off the inbound, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Outside for Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. That shot missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Doris, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1-3 all season. Remember that.
LeVert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Siakam for three. The rebound by Allen.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
LeVert passes to Allen. Garland against Halliburton. Back to Mitchell. Out to Garland. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Mitchell with the ball. Last game, 26 points for him. Mobley passes to Garland. Back to Mobley. Beyond the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Now here's Nembhard. He's checked by LeVert. Nembhard, good. The Cavaliers leading. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league. Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Nembhard outside. Siakam in the post. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Allen. LeVert passes to Mobley. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Pacers trail by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Halliburton. Still no points. Turner finds Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Siakam for three. He drops it from range.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Allen. Takes it inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, this guy is a big-time athlete. Jarrett Allen, watch out.
To the middle. Oh, and Mobley with the block. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. LeVert's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Halliburton outside. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert passes to Garland. Allen outside. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
7 seconds left in the first. Allen outside. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And Doris, you think about the advantage from Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
First team foul.
And Cleveland has possession. They've led by as much as 10.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's Halliburton, outside Matherin, to the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Inside. Turner finds Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. Mobley grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Garland on the drive. He gets it in there. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Siakam. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Graham, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. He goes up. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from LeVert.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Garland. And Cleveland another 3.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And for their matchup with the Raptors, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Niang, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Mobley.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Pacers trail by 21. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And they'll get another chance. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Niang. And there's the drive. Indiana with a rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Halliburton, good.
Now, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from 3-point territory. Look out.
Here's LeVert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. LeVert's got 14 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. With the drive. Outside for Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mathurin with a steal, and they're running. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Launches a 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
That's the thing about Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
Crafty move. Niang, right side. That'll do it for the first half. Cleveland on top, up by 15. All right, Allie. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cavaliers.
How about the points?
Appreciate you joining us.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to... Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
And Turner with the block. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Stolen by Strus. And here they come. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Wade. Back to Niang. Outside Strus. Count it.
Max Strus.
Pacers trail by 17. Here's Mathurin. Got a hand on it.
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that back. Not in my house.
Jerome using his post moves to get the 2 points. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
He was all alone on that one.
80% shooting to start the 3rd, 4 for 5.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Outside Strus. Oh, sweet move. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while we're competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Wade, the pass to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Tyson, he's checked in for Wade.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Here's Mathurin. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though. Mathurin's got 8 points.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Tyson from downtown. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Nembhard. Allen outside. Here's Tyson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Strus. Fires from deep. Cleveland again missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-7 run. Okoro passes to Jerome. 3-pointer. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Oh, stolen by Turner. Throws it up high. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Mathurin with a steal. And they're on the break. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And so it's Cleveland. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their defense is forced to. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass...
Oh, my goodness!
That was nice.
A ridiculous slam!
Look at the lift and the finish. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Siakam, pass to Turner. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Left side Mathurin. Over LeVert. And it's Mathurin missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
LeVert goes against Mathurin. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. Cleveland, the rebound. Mitchell up top. LeVert outside. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, swiped away. Here's Halliburton. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Allen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
first team
And
foul.
a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Mathurin. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
And then Turner with the dunk.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Left side Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multi-dimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Halliburton for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And it was...
A
big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Out to Mobley, pass to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 26 seconds left in the game. Halliburton looking over the floor. Sinks the tray.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
LeVert finds Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Outside Garland. The rebound by Turner. Lets it fly. Can't get it to drop. Missed it. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this...
important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Towns down low. He's against Allen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the triple.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
New York with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Towns, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Allen with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Mobley dishes to Allen. LeVert with the wide open look. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Bridges passes to Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Garland. And foul on the shot he'll shoot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Towns. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. And here's Garland for three. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Mobley.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
And Hart drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite three-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
I thank you, David. And stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's LeVert on the wing. From deep. And Garland has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Softly drops in the floater. And that's now 10 points for Darius Garland.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
For New York, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hart, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges against Garland. Towns for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
LeVert with it, now guarded by Towns. Allen dishes to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Back to Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch.
This is a chance to create some separation.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Brunson. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A nice shot by Mobley.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Anunoby.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Garland finds Mobley. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Stolen by Brunson. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Bridges outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. He knows he has a green light to fire away.
Hard against Mobley. Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Second chance shot. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 6. A drive by Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for New York. And here's Brunson outside. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Down low. Here's Allen. That one's not going to go. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Hart the pass to Brunson. Hart with a screen on LeVert. And it's Hart top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Puts up a deep 3. Knicks with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. And now, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like King.
Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
Oh, he's going home.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Front court is LeVert and Mobley. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. Achua finds Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson misses.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And stolen by Mobley. Inside, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, here they come. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Mobley kicks to LeVert. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Robinson passes to Anunoby. Brunson outside. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Ryan's checked in, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Ryan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Karis LeVert. The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Niang finds Wade. His 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Achua, the pass to Ryan. A special move before the shot.
And you gotta love the big kid in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bridges against Mitchell. Over to the left wing. 1:53 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And one thing we see from Isaac Okoro almost every night, Richard, his defense is spot on.
Yeah, he's shutting down some of the top guys. This team feels like he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. And as a bonus, his offensive game is starting to come around.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
If we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Launches it. Dadier's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Strus kicks to Niang. There's the triple. Jerome, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hukporty. Back to McBride. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 6. 41 seconds left in the third. Wade feeling it out a bit. Back to Niang. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. A nice shot by Okoro.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. A 3 from Strus. Hukporty grabs the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
That one is off.
Jericho Sims at the line.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The shoot. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Achua, Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Payne. Pass to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable. When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Knicks trail by 6. Over in the corner, McBride. Hart kicks to Achua. Payne gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Merrill passes to Niang. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Payne driving inside. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Shots good by Thor.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Picked him clean. Pass to Okoro. Merrill on the wing. Defended by Hart. Here's Thor. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Bridges is checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for George Niang. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. Karis LeVert's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Sam Merrill. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland with the bucket.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Garland against Brunson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Garland. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And LeVert. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson kicks to Hart. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mobley the pass to LeVert. Money!
And LeVert with that smashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover. No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Garland against Brunson. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. Got it.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really...
must have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton right side. Pass to Siakam. Knocks it down from distance.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Towns against Turner. Bridges outside. Brunson with it. The rebound by Turner. Indiana on offense. It's a three-point game. Mathurin finds Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Fires the three. Kicks it out to Siakam. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Hart. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
And you could see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Over Brunson. A nice shot by Halliburton.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
It's stolen by Halliburton. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Turner. Left side, Mathurin. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Kept alive. The kick out to Brunson. Launches it. The Knicks keep it alive. This one for three. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Towns. Last game with 30. Out to Bridges. Outside Hart.
2 minutes.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here they come. He's all alone. And Siakam with the slam.
Wow, Siakam. Give that an 8.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Towns. Hart from long range, nails it from 3. Hart's got 5.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
7.
Anunoby against Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson passes to Bridges. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
When you give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
And here's Siakam for three. The shot's good. He's got 7.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
To the inside. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Turner.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
It's stolen by Hart. Here's Bridges. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks out in front, up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Nembhard outside. McConnell against Brunson. Clock at 6. No coverage that time. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
Bridges down low. He's guarded by Nembhard. Bridges passes to Towns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Hart. The drive by Nembhard. Can't hit from in close.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Hart passes to Bridges. No good from outside. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. New York leading by 5. Brunson finds Anunoby. Inside. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Hard against Toppin. The kick out to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Turner passes to McConnell. Back to Turner. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Towns, and Payne is subbed in for Brunson.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mathurin passes to Turner. And the three-pointer goes. Turner's got his third bucket of the night.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Here's Anunoby, and that one is stuffed right through.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 19-footer. Good. He hits the jumper.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Nesmith passes to Turner. Mathurin with the ball. Out to the right wing. Turner inside. Defended by Payne. Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Now here's Anunoby. Nesmith covering. Payne, the pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Robinson, a screen on Turner. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Out to the right wing. And here's Payne outside. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Here's Wiseman. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Nesmith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Hart from long range. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at small forward. Pacers trail by 6. Turner inside, working on Robinson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 8.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
Halliburton with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. The open shot, Siakam. And it's New York with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Turner, and it's Shepard in for Mathurin.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Kolic's shot is off. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Shepard. Pass to Siakam. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Dadier pulls it down.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Nembhard. McBride covers. Back to Nembhard. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pacers 4th.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Back to McBride. To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
45.
There's Jackson with the 3. Achua with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Payne with the bucket.
I just love the ball move.
Pacers trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside Payne. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Off target with the 3. New York leading by 17. Here's Payne. Pass to Achua. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here we go. One-on-one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And here's Payne outside. Pacers with a rebound. Nembhard left side. Another shot. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McBride. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the New York Knicks. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Knicks leading by 10. To the wing on the left. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Neesmith passes to Siakam. Some solid defense from Brunson. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Payne against Mathurin. Payne, the pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton with a steal. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. And he lays it in on the break.
Halliburton doing it all. A little two-way action here.
Halliburton's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. And the Pacers also making a change. Brown's checked in. Brunson outside Anunoby. That three's off the mark. Pacers trail by 10. There's Nesmith with a three. No luck on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The kick out to Brunson. And again, the Knicks missing. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Puts it up from 15. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Here's Anunoby into the lane. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 10.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by McConnell.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Walker. Pass to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Walker's shot is off. Knicks leading by 8. Back to Anunoby. Towns outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Bridges with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Matherin with a steal. Inside, here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nembhard, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Pass to Matherin, who poked away. Here's Anunoby. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in and ready to continue his attack.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. 4-3. They get the rebound. Turner, no good. New York leading by 8. Hart from long range. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the inside. Pass to Nembhard. Over Hart. And Indiana misses again.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
Impressive job by this team. You really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going. Fully on display here.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bridges against Siakam. Bridges on the attack. And he was fouled while in, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach.
Second team foul. Mikal Bridges.
That this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Three-pointer, Bridges drops in the 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win.